Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 26th of May, the last week in May 2026, and so much is out there for those who can see. It was very, very good of my good friend David Nino Rodriguez to point out what's happening with the Rio Grande. The water is gone. The river has run dry. Why has it run dry? Well, they're using all this water for cooling these data systems. And the place has run out of water. We were told to watch the water. It's very important because that's a God-given gift. It's a God-given right. Air and water are God-given. And they're trying to steal all of our water. These people are truly evil. They want to put in another data center nearby. When you take away somebody's water, you can survive without food. You cannot survive without water. These people have an agenda. Do not forget it. Their intention, and it's published on their website, the World Economic Forum, was to reduce the population by 95% by 2030. Don't think for 1 minute they haven't stopped their agenda. Their agenda continues, and it has to continue for you to understand it in the movie, in the pantomime. It's time for you to wake up, to see these people don't love you. They hate you. They loathe you. They want you. Because their world with AI does as it's told by them, because they put the information in there. They can make things because they're all automated. And if they're automated, they do exactly what it says on the tin. Unlike humans who don't do as they're told and start asking questions. Are you awake yet? It's time to see what's really going on. Morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. My first story of the day is Trump is reportedly removing Government Pride Month celebrations and shutting down DEI programs. These programs were created to promote equal opportunities in school, workplaces, and government. Some Americans support ending them, saying jobs should be based on merit. Others say removing them is a huge step backwards. America is divided once again. What's your view?
Well, it's very interesting because they're very, very quick to publish. Oh, lots of people are going, 50,000 people are going to this Pride rally. And yet a rally that was 10 times bigger with Tommy Robinson got very little coverage. And it shows what side of the fence they're on, but it's a question. This is all part of the process to wake people up. Pride and their theory is not God's plan. Let that sink in. It's not God's plan. It's man's plan. And it's completely against what's in the Bible. Completely against it. And there's a reason why they're doing this, is because they call themselves the elites, believe that they are God. They are the gods. Well, they are. But their God is Satan. I've reminded you of this. And these people are fighting for power. They would love, and they will try with Project Bluebeam, to bring in aliens that are in the sky, that is their gods. That is the Antichrist. These people are truly evil. And the only way that you'll be able to tell the difference between good and evil is if you're awake, because it's all about frequency. It's not about, I've asked ChatGPT, I've asked AI, I've asked this, I've asked that. We all need to connect to what's within us, to connect to God. That's the only place you'll find truth. The only place. You won't find it in Google, in Siri, in Alexa, in ChatGPT. You won't find it there. All that is another managed form of information. The truth you find within not without. My next story, we're currently watching the complete collapse of the City of London and the exposure of the City of London. Most people were completely oblivious to how much control they had. All of this has been running now for 250 years, from 1776. This is all part of the dismantling of a very, very corrupt system. And we're watching it all be dismantled from the inside out. As I said yesterday, there's a lot of things going on that you cannot see that are happening behind the scenes. As I likened it to a game of chess. They don't tell you their moves. They keep very quiet until the end. And that's what's happening. But be assured that the whole dismantling of the old system is happening. Well, it's happened already, but you're seeing it for the first time in the movie. It's all under control. It's all going well. Don't panic. Drew.
Next up, Congressman Thomas Macy is fueling speculation after suggesting more information connected to the Epstein files could soon be exposed. The internet is demanding answers. Who knew what? Who was protected? And why has so much stayed hidden for so long? If the full truth comes out, this could shake politics, media, and elite circles worldwide. Do you think the public will ever see the full Epstein list?
Well, this is where Thomas Massey is exposing bit by bit, because nobody on the planet can digest 6 million pages in a day, a week, a month, or even a year. And it's very important for those people like Thomas, who know what's in there, to expose certain elements of it so that people can wake up slowly and digest what's happening. Because when they dumped 6 million pages, first of all, there was lots that were missing, but there was way too much information there for the average person to even comprehend, let alone digest. This is all part of their plan. I can also tell you what's happening in Iran right now. Iran has won this war. I told you 5 years ago, the final stage would be that Iran will take out Israel. That is happening behind the scenes for those people who know. Israel is being dismantled, along with the corporation of the United States. But that's not what you're seeing in mainstream media, because mainstream media is controlled from Israel. We've always known that when you're in control of the media, whatever's happening in the world, you have to dig pretty deep to find out the truth, because they put out what they want you to hear. It's what we call propaganda, or in my world, it's called fake news, or Donald Trump's world. So don't be caught up with the lies, the BS that's going around. I also finally want to make a mention for my dear friend, Janet Ossebaard, who passed 2.5 years ago. This is a lady, I say she passed. She disappeared. It was claimed as suicide. But she disappeared after exposing Pizzagate, along with many other things, a 28-video series called The Fall of the Cabal, which documents everything about what was happening and what really happened. Her and I had the privilege of seeing it in real time, and she documented it like a school teacher. It would be worth your time to research The Fall of the Cabal by Janet Ossebaard. It will enlighten you to exactly what's going on right now, the exposure that's happening right now. I'll leave you with that thought. On the 26th of May, 2026. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Hi guys, it's Charlie here. If you're looking to protect your future with gold or silver, pick the region you're in and choose one of our trusted partners.